Hello everyone, welcome to my channel B&B CBS Gossip 24. Sheila's secret Kelly plot, uses Beth's sister to score wedding invite? The bold and the beautiful spoilers hint that Sheila Sharp may cook up a secret Kelly Spencer plot. Will Sheila use Beth Spencer's to score a wedding invite? During the week of November 3rd to 7th, Sheila will hear about Hope Logan and Liam Spencer's looming nuptials. That'll leave Sheila excited at the prospect of attending this family event by Deacon Sharp's side. Sheila may view it as a way to solidify her couple status with Deacon again, so she'll be all for the idea of going to this wedding. Deacon is the father of the bride, so Sheila will feel like it's important for her to show her support, too. However, Beth will catch Liam and Hope by surprise when she admits she doesn't want Sheila in attendance. Although Beth doesn't know all the details of Sheila's past crimes, she may know enough to realize Sheila's been a troublemaker. Since Beth is obsessed with this wedding being perfect, she may worry Sheila's going to cause drama and ruin it somehow. Whatever the case, Beth will reveal why she doesn't want Sheila as a guest and beg to leave her out of the celebration. Hope and Liam might be tempted to go along with Beth's wishes on this. Once Hope updates Deacon on the situation, she may ask him to explain things to Sheila and convince her it's best if she stays home. Of course, Sheila won't like the idea of not being invited to her stepdaughter's marriage ceremony. Hope and Liam's wedding will be something Sheila really wants to attend, so she may form a plan to cause Beth's change of heart. B&B fans will recall how Sheila saved Kelly from drowning in the ocean once upon a time, so Kelly's always going to owe her for that. It's easy to imagine Sheila stealing a moment alone with Kelly during an upcoming visit to Illinois Giardino or something along those lines. Sheila might form a secret plan to use Kelly to her advantage and play up her former heroic efforts. After Sheila potentially reminds Kelly that she saved her life, she may urge Kelly to change Beth's mind about her. Sheila may count on Beth valuing her sister's opinion and try to manipulate Kelly into hyping her up. No matter what tactics she uses, the bold and the beautiful spoilers say Sheila may hold out hope for good news and attempt to turn this situation around. Beth's objection, Remy busted, Sheila's mistake. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal a preview clip has been released for the week of November 3rd, 2025. It shows Beth Spencer objecting to a wedding guest. Sheila Carter Sharp insists on attending Hope Logan's wedding. Plus, Deke Sharp is furious with Remy Price for his sinful secrets and devious deception. Keep reading and let's talk about what is coming up in the CBS soap opera. Steffi Forrester Finnegan's congratulations. Let's start from the beginning. Steffi Forrester Finnegan and Rich Forrester are in the showroom. The brunette congratulates Hope on her designs as well as her upcoming wedding to Liam Spencer. While Hope does seem happy and smiles, the look on Daphne Rose's can't be ignored. That girl is up to something once again. Sheila Carter Sharp insists. Over with Deacon Sharp, he tells Sheila all about Lope getting married again. It seems that Deacon might know Sheila isn't wanted at the event. However, the excited waitress gushes about how Deacon is the father of the bride, and she's his wife, so she's going. Beth Spencer's objection. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for the week of November 3rd reveal that the preview clip also shows Beth objecting to a wedding guest. Alarmed, Liam asks his daughter who she doesn't want at the wedding. The little girl tells her parents that it's Sheila. Deke Sharp educated. Over at Deke's apartment, he is reeling over finding out about Remy's past. The young man knew that Remy was troubled before they met, but had no idea it was stalking and deep-faking. It complicates matters that Deke finally has his dream job at Forrester Creations and he finds out this after introducing his boyfriend to everyone. This would have been helpful information for Deke to find out beforehand. Remy Price begs. Deke is horrified that Remy made Electra Forrester's life a living hell. The designer calls his lover deranged. Then, Remy cries and begs his lover not to judge him based on who he was. Even though Remy might be a changed man now, that doesn't erase the things he did to others. At some point, Remy will have to earn redemption somehow. Could that happen through the Luna Nozawa baby storyline? Steffi Forrester Finnegan strides in, tablet in hand, eyes sharp. She's the image of power and poise. Steffi. Dad, this line can't just succeed. It has to redeem the family name after everything Luna dragged us through. Rich. You're turning a fashion show into a war. Steffi. Sometimes wars are the only way peace gets made. Camera cuts to Electra Forrester at a sketch table, hearing Steffi's words, looking uneasy. Remy Forrester paces, reading an anonymous email on his phone, "You can't hide forever. The truth always leaks. He deletes it, but too late. Electra appears behind him. Electra. So it's true. You did it. Remy. Did what? Electra. Used my designs as your own. That's how you got your Forrester internship, isn't it? Beat. His silence confirms it. Electra's voice shakes with betrayal. Electra. You're just like every other Forrester, born with a safety net and pretending it's talent. She storms out. The camera lingers on Remy's devastated face. Deacon Sharp cleans glasses mechanically. Sheila Carter enters, playful but wary. Sheila. You're quiet. That's not usually good. Deacon. I got a call, from Hope. Sheila, tense. What did she say? Deacon. She knows. About what happened the night of the fire in the backlot. About who I helped. Sheila. That's ancient history. Deacon, low. History doesn't burn down a storage room by itself, Sheila. He looks straight at her. She freezes. Deacon. I took the blame because I thought it'd protect you. But I can't carry your sins anymore. Will Spencer reads a file labeled Remy Forrester, background audit. He smirks. Will, to assistant. Release it, anonymously. Let Forrester Creations choke on their golden boy's resume. He hits send. An email pings on Steffi's phone across town. Steffi reads the document aloud to Ridge and Carter. Steffi. Remy Forrester, real name Remy Price, son of Felicia Forrester. Admitted falsification of design credits in Milan. Ridge goes pale. Ridge. Felicia never told me. Steffi. And now she doesn't have to. The world just did it for her. She snaps her tablet shut. Steffi, firm. I'll handle this. If I can control the narrative, we survive. If not, Remy takes us all down with him. Deacon steps outside to the alley, dialing Hope. Deacon, interphone. If anyone asks, I wasn't at that fire. Understand? Before she can respond, Sheila appears behind him. Sheila. You shouldn't have called her. It ties you back to everything. Deacon. Maybe it's time someone knows what you did. Sheila. And maybe it's time you remember who dragged you out of that alley when you were half dead. Their eyes lock, love twisted with fear. Steffi gathers the team. Steffi. Remy's suspension is effective immediately. No statements to the press. No social posts. Nothing leaves this building. Electra glances at her tablet. The story's already online. Electra, to herself. Too late. Remy enters, unaware. Remy. What's going on? Steffi. You're trending. For all the wrong reasons. She throws a printed article on the table. Forrester fraud. Remy pleads his case. Remy. I didn't steal those sketches. I collaborated. Electra and I. Electra. We. There was no we. There was me, and there was you, taking credit. Remy. You don't understand. I was trying to prove myself. To her. To my mother. Steffi. And you proved that the Forrester's biggest flaw is thinking the rules don't apply to us. She walks out, leaving him crushed. Deacon pours himself a drink he shouldn't have. Sheila watches him. Sheila. So this is your sin today? Falling off the wagon? Deacon. No, my sin was thinking I could outrun the past. The bottle's just catching up. He raises the glass but stops halfway. He sets it down, shaking. Deacon. Not today. Sheila almost looks proud. Almost. Steffi meets Carter privately. Steffi. Damage control isn't enough. We need a distraction. Something big enough to bury Remy's scandal. Carter. Like what? Steffi. Like a wedding. He blinks, caught off guard. Carter. Whose? Steffi. Yours. With Katie. It's time to make Spencer headlines for the right reasons. Remy exits the building, paparazzi flashes blinding him. Felicia rushes toward him, shielding his face. Felicia. Come with me. We're going home. Remy. You knew this could happen. Why didn't you warn me? Felicia. Because I thought you were stronger than me. He shakes his head, stepping back. Remy. Maybe I am. Because I'm not running. Deacon and Sheila sit together in silence. The phone rings. Deacon. A familiar male voice on speaker. Remy's. Remy. Mr. Sharp, I need a favor. It's about someone you used to know, Luna Nozawa. Deacon's hand tightens on the phone. Sheila's eyes darken. Sheila. Luna? What about her? Remy. She's the reason everything's falling apart. Camera zooms on Sheila's face, half guilt, half recognition. Rich's office. The morning sun glares through the blinds. Steffi stands at the window, tablet in hand, scrolling headlines. Remy Forrester's scandal threatens fashion dynasty. Rich paces. Rich. How did this leak happen? Who benefits from making my family look like fools? Steffi. The Spencers. Who else? They've been waiting for an excuse to drag our name through the mud again. Rich stops, studying her face. Rich. You've got that look again. The one that says you're about to do something you can't take back. Steffi. Maybe it's time they remember what happens when you come after a Forrester. Will leans over his desk, reviewing stock projections. He looks composed, until his assistant rushes in. Assistant. Sir, Remy Forrester's been calling. He says it's urgent. Will. Delete the voicemail. If he wants to talk, he knows where to find me. Camera cuts to Remy pacing in the building's lobby, phone in hand. He mutters. Remy. I'm done hiding. He pushes through the elevator doors. Deacon is behind the bar, cleaning a single glass. Sheila sips coffee nearby, pretending calm but eyes tracking his every move. Sheila. You've been different since last night. Thinking about her again, aren't you? Deacon. Luna? Yeah. Because every time her name comes up, you flinch like she's a ghost. Sheila sets the cup down too hard. Sheila. You don't know what you're talking about. Deacon. Then tell me why your name's on a list of visitors from her case file. Beat. Sheila says nothing. He shakes his head. Deacon. You swore there were no more secrets. Sheila. I swore I'd protect what's left of my family. Their eyes lock, her secret clearly bigger than she's admitting. The elevator doors open. Remy steps out, determined. Security hesitates. Will appears in the doorway, smirking. Will. Bold move, Forrester. You know this isn't your runway. Remy. It's funny, you talk about control like you invented it. But all you've done is hide behind your father's money. Will. And you hide behind your last name. We're not so different. Remy. Except I didn't destroy someone's life to feel powerful. Will's smile fades. Will. Careful. Accusations like that need proof. Remy. Maybe I have it. He drops a flash drive on the desk. Remy. I know about the missing security footage from Luna's case. You erased it. Will's mask cracks for the first time. Will. You're bluffing. Remy. Am I? You can tell me the truth now, or I can tell the press what Spencer Publications does to cover its mistakes. Will's calm turns icy. Will. You don't know what you're walking into. Remy. Then enlighten me. Will. Fine. You want a reckoning? You'll get one. But remember, kid, when you bring down a Spencer, the rubble hits everyone around you. Remy turns to leave, but pauses. Remy. Then maybe it's time someone cleaned house. He walks out. Will exhales, fists clenched. Electra works alone when Steffi enters, all business. Steffi. You're still here. Good. You're helping me launch our new campaign. Electra. Now? After all this? Steffi. Especially now. Scandals fade when something shinier appears. You'll front the Forged in Fire collection. Make the press forget Remy existed. Electra. That's cold. His still family. Steffi. So am I. And I protect what's mine. Electra stares at her, unsure whether to admire or fear her. Deacon scrolls through his old messages. The phone rings. It's Hope. Hope. Dad, you okay? Deacon. Define okay. Hope. I heard about the fire investigation reopening. They're saying it might tie to Luna Nozawa's assault case. Deacon. Then we're all in trouble. Sheila steps out from behind the curtain, overhearing. Sheila. If you talk to anyone else about that night, you'll regret it. Deacon. What are you so afraid they'll find, Sheila? Sheila. A girl who should have died. Beat. Deacon freezes. Will's father Bill enters, all authority. Bill. You leaked that Forrester file, didn't you? Will. I handled a problem before it became ours. Bill. You turned it into a war. I built this empire on leverage, not vendettas. Will. I'm not you, Dad. I'm worse, because I learned from your mistakes. Bill studies him, half proud, half horrified. Bill. That's what scares me. Remy storms back into the building. Felicia intercepts him. Felicia. You look like you just walked through a storm. Remy. I did, a Spencer storm. Felicia. Then we'll weather it together. Remy. You can't help me, Mom. You've already kept enough secrets. She grabs his arm, desperate. Felicia. Remy, please, if this is about Luna, there's something you don't know. Remy, cold. Then start talking. Because I'm done being the only one in the dark. Deacon sits alone after closing, staring at a faded photograph of a young Luna. Sheila appears behind him, calm, almost eerie. Sheila. You shouldn't have kept that. Deacon. You shouldn't have gone near her. Sheila. She came to me, Deacon. She needed protection. You think the Forresters are the only ones who know how to cover a scandal? Deacon. What did you do? She steps closer, whispering. Sheila. I saved her life. You just never asked what it cost. His expression shifts, suspicion to dread. Deacon. What did you trade, Sheila? She smiles faintly. Sheila. A secret for a soul. Hers. Mine. Maybe yours, too. Steffi briefs Ridge on her Forged in Fire campaign launch. Ridge. This isn't a business plan, it's revenge. Steffi. Call it what you want. By tonight, no one will be talking about Remy Forrester. They'll be talking about me. Her confidence hides fear. Ridge sees it. Ridge. Be careful, Steffi. When you fight a Spencer, the shrapnel hits everyone. We'll replay security footage from the day Remy visited. He zooms in on the flash drive Remy dropped. The label reads, Forrester Luna Case Unedited Copy. Will. How did he get this? He opens it. The screen fills with grainy footage, a fight, a figure dragging someone out of frame, a flash of blonde hair. Will's face drains of color. Will. No, that's not possible. He closes the laptop, panicked. Deacon paces as his phone rings. It's an unknown number. He answers. Deacon. Yeah? Voice, distorted. You want the truth about Luna? Meet me at the old Spencer warehouse. Midnight. Come alone. He hangs up, stunned. Sheila watches from the doorway. Sheila. Who was that? Deacon. Our past. Calling collect. Sheila's eyes flash, fear or guilt, it's impossible to tell. Deacon. All right, I'm here. You wanted to talk. A door creaks open in the shadows. A figure emerges, hooded, tense. The voice is distorted, like on the phone. Voice. Close the door. No one can know about this meeting. Deacon. That depends. Are we talking confession, or blackmail? The figure removes the hood. It's Cassie Webb, the Spencer employee who visited Luna in prison. Deacon, stunned. You were the source? Cassie. Not the source. The survivor. And you're standing on ground that could bury all of us. Steffi is still at her desk, reviewing the Forged in Fire campaign mock-ups. She looks restless. Finn enters, still in scrubs. Finn. You're still here? Steffi. I can't sleep when the Forresters are bleeding out in the press. Someone has to stop it. Finn. By burning down the Spencers in return? That's not a fix, Steffi. That's a fuse. She looks up, frustration breaking through her poise. Steffi. You don't get it, Finn. This isn't business, it's blood. And right now, ours is on their hands. Finn's face softens. He crosses the room, gently taking her hand. Finn. Maybe that's exactly why you should stop fighting. Before you forget who you are. Her eyes flicker with guilt, then determination. Steffi. It's too late for that. Deacon and Cassie sit opposite each other, tension humming. Deacon. You said you had answers about Luna. Start talking. Cassie. The footage Will Spencer hid, it wasn't what he thought. It didn't prove Luna's guilt. It proved someone else's. Deacon. Who? Cassie. Sheila Carter. Deacon stiffens, eyes widening. Deacon. You better back that up, kid. That's a heavy accusation. Cassie. This is the unedited copy. I found it in the Spencer archives before Will locked it down. It shows Sheila visiting the scene of the altercation the night Luna was arrested. Deacon. No, she told me she was home that night. Cassie. She lied. And if the cops ever connect it, she's done. But Will won't release it, not because he wants to protect her, but because he's using it. He's holding the truth hostage. Deacon takes the drive, staring at it, the weight of betrayal visible in his eyes. Deacon, quiet. Sheila's been playing me. Again. Cassie. You're not the first. You won't be the last. But maybe you can be the one who ends it. Electra is packing up when Remy enters, looking exhausted but fiery. Electra. You shouldn't be here. Steffi's ready to cut you loose. Remy. Let her try. I just came from Spencer. Will knows something about Luna's case, something that connects back to Sheila. Electra. Sheila Carter? That's nuclear. You can't go near that. Remy. Too late. I'm already there. He grabs his bag, heading for the door. Electra. Remy, if you push this. Remy. Someone has to tell the truth. Even if it kills me. He leaves. Electra hesitates, then calls Steffi. Electra. You need to stop Remy. Before he does something you can't fix. Deacon plugs the flash drive into his laptop. The screen flickers, grainy footage plays. We see a timestamp, the night Luna was arrested. A woman's silhouette drags a duffel bag toward the scene of the fight. When she steps into the light, her face is unmistakable, Sheila Carter. Deacon. Oh my God, it's true. Cassie. You have to get this to the police before she finds out you have it. Deacon slams the laptop shut. Deacon. If Sheila's really behind this, you don't go to the cops, you go to someone she can't touch. Cassie. Who's that? Deacon. Steffi Forrester. Sheila stands alone, looking out the window as rain hits the glass. Her phone buzzes, a message flashes, warehouse access logged. She whispers to herself, voice trembling with fury and fear. Sheila. Deacon, what did you do? Her hand tightens around the phone, eyes filling with tears that turn cold. The office lights are low. Steffi's working when her intercom buzzes. Deacon Sharp is here to see you. Says it's urgent. She hesitates, glancing at the clock, then sighs. Steffi. Send him in. Deacon enters, soaked from the rain, eyes haunted. He drops the flash drive on her desk. Deacon. Watch it. Then decide who you believe, me, or Sheila Carter. Steffi. What is this? Deacon. Proof that Luna Nozawa wasn't the only one set up that night. And that your family's not the only one being used. She stares at him, realization dawning. Steffi. You're telling me Sheila's behind all of it? Deacon. I'm telling you she's worse than you think. And if we don't stop her now, there won't be anyone left to save. Lightning flashes outside, illuminating Steffi's shocked expression.